Yo, my brothers, let me welcome you to another one. Again, D from Future Fathers with the Future Fathers podcast. Bros, today I'm going to draw your attention to something that is very prevalent in all of black fathers' lives. I don't want to make it about that. It's fathers in general, but black dads mostly. Yeah? Because that's where it is here. Now, today we're going to draw on the fact that being a black dad and taking your child to school, nursery, anything of the sort is a task. Excuse me. And I don't mean a task in itself like, oh yeah, I've got to get up and get the youth ready and take them to school. Nah. What we're here to talk about today is the fact that we don't seem to get the same love as every other parent that takes their child to school. Asian, white, Indian, I'm talking East Asian, Indian, West Asian, or North Asian, Chinese. It doesn't matter. It really doesn't matter. The fact still remains that we get looked upon very differently just because everybody already has the assumption in their head that we don't live with that child. The child's ours, yeah, and we take them to school, but that child for some reason doesn't belong to us. It's not our, we don't live with them. We're not a part of their life like that. Yeah, we're taking them to school, but apart from that, the teacher's probably assuming that we're not, we're not about like that. Especially the ones of us that are. I've had this experience. One of my brothers recently explained to me that he had the same experience, taking his child to nursery, school. It's neither here nor there. But the fact that somebody taking a child, their own child, to school, and the child doesn't want to leave you as the dad, the child doesn't want to leave you, and the child makes a whole heap of noise in the nursery or school. You've now got to sit there with them and calm them down, make sure they're all right, because that's what we're here for. Ultimately, that's what you're here for, to make them feel comforted, to make them feel safe. My dad makes me feel alright. I'm with my dad. I can do anything. Mum says I can do anything, but dad lets me do. It's a balance. You got to find that balance. And in that situation, my brothers, let me tell you, yeah, don't let nobody push you out or make you feel like you're not doing something when you know that you're doing something. Half of these people out there just want to think, oh yeah, these black boys, they got children, but they're not raising them. Especially when that's what you're actually trying to do. It's not okay. Why is it okay for somebody to assume, oh, you're not with mum? No. They want to hand you letters. Because my brothers, this happened to me. My missus is mixed race. My youths is mixed as well, but they're light-skinned brown youths. So when I was taking them to school, I'd get, oh, are you gonna take this letter for mum? Are they staying with you on the weekend? Are they going home? No, they live with me. I live with them. I'm taking whatever letters home to sign them and get my partner to sign them and then bring them back to the school. So the teachers can know that we did this together. Not one parent. There's a lot of stigma that goes around with that. Like, I've been on a bus, public transport, looking after my youths, taking them out for the day, and I've had people say to me, oh, are you taking them home? No. I'm not taking them home to see their mum. I'm taking them out and then I'm going home with them to put them to bed and go sleep and wake up the next morning to, Dad, can you make me some breakfast? Dad, can I have this? Dad, can I have that? There are a number of us that do that daily. Daily. But there are more people in the world that assume and are ready to assume that we're not involved like that. Don't let somebody else's opinions of you make you feel like, oh, do you know what? I don't want to do this. Especially if they're telling you, oh, it wasn't like that yesterday. Mum brought them in and it was okay. Maybe you should let mum bring them tomorrow and we'll see what happens. No, I'm the shoot's dad. I need to bring them to school. What's going to happen when I have to bring them to school and mum can't, and we fall into this situation? Is it okay then, just because mum can't do it and I have to? No, it's not. No, it definitely isn't. There's brothers out there that have to look after their youths on their own. I can guarantee you, the first time they take their youth to school or nursery, it's the same thing anybody else is gonna think. Oh, where's mum? Are you taking them home to mum later on? Are we gonna see mum anytime soon? What? So I have to explain everything on top of that. That being a single dad, that's not me. But all of my brothers out there that are single dads and doing the thing, they've got to go and explain, oh no, it's just me. And then people want to look on you differently because it is just you. It's like, well, hold on a second. You can raise a youth by yourself? What? Yes, I can. Yes, we can. Mums can raise children on their own, so why can't dads? I've been in a situation where instantly I've seen, right, I've gone to school. I'm going to give you the scenario. Taking my child to school. 3 other black dads in the whole school taking their children to school. Obviously, I used to talk to them. They're a little bit older than me, but I still used to chat to them. Because we're brothers. We need that unity, that brotherhood. And, oh, sir, this letter's for mum. No, it's not. It's for me. I'm pretty sure it's my child. Oh, well, can you take it home to mum when you see her? I'm going to see her in a little while when I go back home. So, yeah, I can take it to her and we can sign it and I'll bring it back. Oh, okay then. Oh, okay then. But I can almost guarantee you, black dads don't get this. Yeah? Because if a white mum brings a youth to school, instantly, oh, dad's at work. Chinese family, mum brings the youth to school, dad's at work. Indian family, mum brings the youth to school, oh, dad must be working. But black brothers must be hustling out on the street. Black brothers must be trying to do something extra because we're not involved like that. Do you know how much that hurts? To hear somebody's opinion, and you don't even have to say it. Like, as people in general, they don't even have to say, oh, are you on your own? Are you a mum and dad? Are you a mum together? You don't even have to say that. It's how you approach the situation. How they approach the situation, should I say. Asking questions, like I said. Can you take this letter home for mum? Are we going to see mum soon? Oh, it might have been better if mum brought them. Why is it better if mum brought them? I'm involved in my child's life. You brothers are involved in your child's lives. Don't let nobody try and make you feel like you're not involved when you are. Even if they do make you feel like you're not involved, I beg you, please speak up. You don't have to be ignorant. You don't have to be rude. You don't even have to holler and shout. Say it with a smile on your face. No, I'm going to take this home to my missus or my partner. We're going to sign it together and I'm going to bring it back because I'm coming to get my youth from school or nursery. Let's build that brotherhood so none of us have to feel like, oh, should I do it or not? Should I take it? No, take your youth to school. Be a part of that growing process of your child's life. Be a part of their school experience. Who cares if anyone else has got their own sordid opinion on what you should be doing, how you should be doing things, or how, how you should be running yourself or your set, your life, your child, your home. No, nobody else has an opinion on your existence but you. Your life is your own. Your child's life is yours. What you do in your child's life is necessary. There are brothers out there who do not care. And there are those of us that actually do care, that actually do stuff, that actually want to be a part of our child's lives, that actually want to be a part of all of their growing experiences, going to nursery, going to school, going to secondary, college, university if they want. But you as a father, give them the confidence to go into these establishments, these institutions, and feel like, say it with my chest, yeah, my dad, what? You know how many people are out there that can't do nothing because they don't got their dads? They don't have the confidence built in them because their dads are not there. Yeah, there's confidence. Everyone has confidence. There's different levels of confidence, but it's how that confidence comes across. I can almost guarantee you, any you know that's got both parents involved in their lives have a little more confidence than the rest of them. The rest of them chill, they're alright. It's bravado with a lot of them, because you got to build that yourself. You haven't been given that confidence. You haven't been given that road to say, hey, yeah, go and do your thing. So when there's youths out there that are like, oh, but I don't feel it, I don't feel like this, and I don't feel like that, or I feel like something's going wrong. Remember, a lot of them may not have the guidance that some other children have. It's unfortunate, but you know what? It happens. It really does. But it's not for the youths. You're here for the youths. You're here for your child. You're here for them. Forget everybody else, because nobody else doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what anyone else has got to say. It doesn't matter how anybody else feels. Only you. Only you. Ultimately, you're the only one that can say yay or nay on something. If they ain't got your permission, they can't do nothing. If you decide to say, no, do you know what? I'm not going to take this home, I'm going to fill it out right now, i.e. a letter, form, anything, then it's going to shut them up instantly, because they're going to be like, well, hold on a second, I thought you was going to take that home. No, I'm not. I'm signing it right now and giving it back to you. Because they don't understand that we're trying to do better by being better. We need to make people see what we're capable of and how much we are worth. I only need to do that for my youths. Don't need to do that for anybody else, because eventually everybody else will see. So do you. Don't make nobody else feel better about what you're doing. Make yourself feel great about what you're doing. Feel absolutely empowered by the fact that you're doing something that is helping your child. Most people won't understand that. Only your next black brother in your position will understand exactly that feeling there. That stigma, those questions that loom over your head. Instant is instant because they see a black brother with a youth, like I said. Oh, have you got them for the weekend? How long have you got them for? They're going back home tomorrow. Listen, it ain't like that. Not for everybody. Not for all of the children that you know, especially the school teachers. Not for anybody out on the street that assumes, oh, you got your child, they're cute, are you taking them home? Nah. And school is supposed to be a place where you can take your child and you can be happy handing your child over to a teacher and going about your business. You know that child's in a safe environment, but it leads you to think otherwise if you have questions asked about your involvement. You kind of think to yourself, well, hold on a second, do I even want to leave my youth with these people? I don't know what. That's just my opinion. I would be thinking instantly, well, what are these people going to be telling my youth? Like, oh, is dad okay? Is it you and mommy all right? I don't want to hear that, because if my youth comes back home, if my youth came back home and said to me, oh, teacher said so and so, as a smaller child, mommy, whatever it is, you don't want to hear that. It's disheartening. The people that are looking after your child are kind of discussing your involvement in their life behind your back while you're not there, instead of asking the appropriate questions straight up. That's what people should be doing. You and mum together? Okay, fine. Now I don't have to make assumptions. I know exactly what it is. Because those little assumptions that people make and put things in other people's heads and make other people think, that's just stereotypes. Oh, I've seen that black boys don't stay around with their children, so I must assume that's what all of them are like. Why would you assume that? That's not an assumption you would make. Not freely. Not happily. Because I wouldn't see somebody else and assume, oh yeah, you're not with your baby mother? Especially being a black brother. I'm not asking those questions. I'm assuming you're involved in your child's life. Simple. I don't care whether you're with the mum or not. That's neither here nor there. But your involvement is what matters. Your presence is what matters. And if you are showing a presence, taking your child to and from school and nursery or any kind of learning institution, other people there should be well on board and saying, oh yeah, dad, why don't you bring them back tomorrow? That's what they should be encouraging. More fathers being able to take their children to school and not feel away because, oh, well, somebody's going to say something. You see me, my brothers, I did not business. I couldn't care less if anybody was assuming that I'm not with my missus. That's up to you. But when you see the two of us together and you're like, well, hold on a sec, I didn't think it was like that. That's their problem. Because now they've got to go back and reevaluate what they were thinking. So, oh, no, I didn't know it was like that. I didn't think it was that. And it is. There are lots of us out here that are actually doing the damn thing. And well as well. So we're going to keep that flowing for all of existence. I'm going to hand it on to my two boys. I know X amount of my brothers is going to hand that on to their sons as well, because that's what we need to be doing. That it's not even a need, that's what you do anyway. Being a father, you teach your child things, you let them know about certain things, certain hurdles and this, that and the other. I wasn't taught because I didn't know that. I didn't see that. But now I know for myself, I can prepare them. And I can say, well, do you know what? You know that might happen. It's a possibility. It's almost guaranteed. It's not even, it might happen. It's almost guaranteed. Somebody eventually will say, oh, you and mum not together? As I said, it's a question people should ask instantly. They don't feel no way about asking other parents. They don't even ask other parents. Excuse me. But this comes with a lot. This skin color comes with a lot. People assume that you're not doing. People assume that you're not involved. People assume an assumption is the worst thing anybody can make about another human being, because you don't know what that person's life is like. You don't know the experiences they've gone through. Most people that work in schools do not see what goes on behind closed doors. So instantly they assume. It's not a good thing. And I'm telling you, for those people that do that and make you, the brothers, feel this big because they're assuming that you're not involved, my brother, shake that off. Get rid of those shackles and those chains, rude boy. Because that ain't helping you. You moving forward is helping you. You making sure that people can see your involvement is helping you. And it's not a case of going out and doing things out of your way to make other people see what's going on. Just carry on doing what you're doing. If it's an everyday thing for you, other people will see it as an everyday thing. If you're a dad that's involved and present, but you don't really do too much, people will see that and they will understand that. There are levels to people's lives that other people just don't get. And there are levels to people's lives that other people see almost instantly. So my brothers, all I'm saying today, yeah, is if you see a next brother out there at school, greet him. Don't feel away. If you're the only one taking your youth to school, or should I say, if you're taking your child to school and you're the only one there of colour, don't feel away. Feel proud. You should feel proud. You should be saying, yeah, do you know what? I can see what I'm doing. Everybody else is going to assume, but I can see what I'm doing. It's something we need to shake off for ourselves. And it's something we also need to build up for ourselves. Keep building. Don't struggle on your own. There's enough of us out here in the same position. Don't let other people's opinions of you sway you on what you're doing or what you want to do. That stigma there, you can shake that off of yourself. But we, as a whole, will be able to do a lot more when we stick together and we let other people know, nah, that's not how things run. So, my brothers, take with you the advice that I've given you today. If there's any sisters out there watching or listening, I tell you what you do. Make sure your man knows he's doing the right thing. Because it's only going to come from within that's going to make you feel better. Brothers, stay with it. Your child needs you too. Every child wants their dad to take them to school, whether they admit it or not. That's just how it is. You've been in a position as well yourself. I can feel it. Yeah, that some of us just wanted dad to take us to school. Some of us didn't have that opportunity. Some of us did. But it's what you do with your own child that really matters. Be involved. Be present. Be relevant. Don't business with what other people think, feel, say, or how they act. That's their opinion. You might have an opinion on them. They ain't gonna know that unless you tell them. So my brothers, keep it up. Keep going and don't let nobody put you down or make you feel like you can't. That's your child. That's your future and their experience. My brothers, I'm the Future Fathers. Stay blessed.